how to insert arithmetic mean. Inserting numbers in between two numbers, that is arithmetic mean. So if A and B, if two numbers are given, to insert a number of terms, first we need to find the common difference. If we know the common difference and first term, then keep on adding that common difference, we get that sequence. So if A and B are given, if we need to insert n numbers in between A and B, we discussed it. Our common difference D will be B minus A by n plus 1. So if AB, if the extremes are known, and also if the number of terms to be inserted, the number of arithmetic means to be inserted is known, that is n, then we can get D. Once if we get D, keep on adding that common difference to each term, we get the next term. So coming to question number 30, question number 14. See question number 14, exercise 9.2. Question number 14, page number 185. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 26. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 26. So that's an AP. That means we have to insert 5 numbers. So here, question number 14. Our A, B, and N are not. This is the formula. Insert 5 numbers between 8 and 26. That means our A is 8, B is 26, N we need to insert 5 numbers. Naturally, if A, B, and N are known, we can find the common difference D. We know the formula for D. D is B minus A by N plus 1, which is 26 minus 8 by 5 plus 1. 26 minus 8 is 18 by 6, that is 3. So we got D as 3. Then, so the first term A is known. A is 8. Then A1. See, capital A1. Remember one thing. Capital A1 is the first arithmetic mean. Capital A2. So A1 is A plus B. A2 will be A plus 2D, etc. Or keep on adding this common difference tree. So A1, 8 plus 3, 11. A plus 6. See here, usually we write A2 as A plus D. We know that A5. Whereas coming to this arithmetic mean, A2 will be A plus 2D and this will be A plus 5D itself. Why is it different? Anyone? How come it is different? Capital A1, A2 stand for the arithmetic mean, whereas small a1, a2, the reason insert this a1, a2 that we are, yes, because this capital A1 comes after A, because we are A, B, if two numbers are there, then capital A1, A2, A3, A4, if it is 4 numbers. So A1 comes after A, that means A1 is, when we consider that whole sequence, the first arithmetic mean, A1, in fact, that is the second term of that AP. A2 is the third term. That is why it is A2. Third term becomes A plus 2. So remember, after getting A1, then keep on adding that common difference. So A1 is 11. Then what will be A2? 11 plus 3, 14. A3, 14 plus 3, 70. Because keep on adding common difference. A4. A4 is 17 plus 3, 20. A5, 20 plus 3, 23. Therefore, what was A? A is 8. Then try this. 11, our arithmetic means where? 11 plus 3, 14, plus 3, 17, plus 3, 20, plus 3, 23. And our last number, 26. You can see these are KB. We got 8 and 26. The first and last number, we inserted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers in between. See, this forms are in. That is why these are called arithmetic mean. That's the arithmetic mean. Completed. Now, if you use the formula A plus 2D, yes, we get the answer. Correct. We get the same thing. No. Or A2 is A plus 2D, A3 is A plus 3D. In class 10 arithmetic mean, that is the mean between two numbers. Arithmetic mean, no, that arithmetic mean is different. That mean is the average. Here we are inserting this mean. This is different. This has a different meaning than the other one. Coming to question number 15. This question number 15 is a frequently seen question. Exactly same type of question where geometric progression also. Question number 15. It's a good question. See is one that we get from. We have A raised to n plus B raised to n by A raised to n minus 1 plus B raised to n minus 1. That is the algebraic mean between this given expression A raised to n plus B raised to n by A raised to n plus 1 plus B raised to n plus 1. If this is the arithmetic mean between A and B, the question is to find n, the value of n. See here, we know the definition of arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean between two numbers A and B is A plus B by 2. Arithmetic mean between two numbers is A plus B by 2. Remember it. So here, since this is the n, so given A raised to n plus B raised to n by A raised to n minus 1. This is A plus B by 2. This is given. Because arithmetic mean between two numbers A and B is A plus B by 2. Did we write that in? If we didn't write it anywhere, just write as a note somewhere. A between A and B is A plus B by 2. Write that inside. Arithmetic mean between A and B is A plus B by 2. Reason number of terms is 3. That's right. So A between two numbers. If only two numbers are there, arithmetic mean by usual definition is A plus B by 2. Now, our aim is to find it. So what will we simplify? Simplifying, cross multiply. Cross multiply 2 into A raised to n plus B raised to n is equal to A plus B, A raised to n minus 1, B raised to n minus 1. Left hand side opening bracket 2a raised to n, 2b raised to n. How to open this bracket? Take a, multiply it with both the stems, then take b, multiply it with both the stems. A multiplied with a raised to n minus 1 will be a raised to n. Did you get it? A multiplied with a raised to n minus 1. How? Because a, remember it, a multiplied with a raised to n minus 1 is a means a raised to 1. X raised to m into x raised to n is x raised to m plus n. If you're adding the exponents, 1 plus n minus 1 becomes n. That is what. So if you are multiplying this, we have to add the exponents. 1 plus n minus 1 is n. So a multiplied with a raised to n minus 1 is a raised to n. A multiplied with a multiplied with b raised to n minus 1 remains as it is. A b raised to n minus 1. Then b multiplied with this one. We write in order. First a. B and this one is a raised to n minus 1 into b. I multiplied b with this one. B multiplied with b raised to n minus 1 is b raised to n. So taking a, I multiplied it with each and every term. Then taking b, again multiplied with each and every term. Taking b, multiplied. Now, how to simplify it further? What do you think? 2a raised to n. Take this a raised to n and b raised to n to left hand side. So 2a raised to n plus 2b raised to n minus a raised to n minus b raised to n. I took this a raised to n and this b raised to n to left hand side. What is left out? A b raised to n minus 1 plus a raised to n minus 1 into b. 2a raised to n minus a raised to n. It is like that variables. 2a raised to n minus a raised to n. 2x minus x. Or 2p minus p. What is 2p minus p? P, 1p. So 2a raised to n minus a raised to n means minus 1 a raised to n will be a raised to n. Not a, it is a raised to n. A raised to n. Plus 2b raised to n minus b raised to n is b raised to n is equal to ab raised to n minus 1 plus a raised to n minus 1 into b. Ab raised to n. Now, I hope you reached it. Now see, now what we do is, we will take the higher powers of A to one side and higher powers of B to other side. Higher powers of A means keeping A left hand side. See this A raised to n. Of these two terms, which term is having higher power of A? We will take higher power of these two terms. Which one is having higher power? Definitely A raised to 1 because here is only one A. Here we have a power. So take that left hand side minus A raised to n minus 1b. Similarly, here A b raised to n minus 1 minus b raised to n. What it is? We took powers of A to one side and powers of B to other side. Terms with powers of A to one side, terms with powers of B to other side. We got a raised to n, a raised to n. See, now, suppose that we have x raised to 4 and x cubed y. These two. Or we have x raised to 5, x raised to 6y. In this expression, you can see x is there. What power of x can be taken out? X raised to 4 and x cubed, what can be taken out? Definitely, x cubed can be taken out. Is it? X cubed. X raised to 5 and x raised to 6, what can be taken out? From here, x raised to 5 can be taken off. So what is the criteria of taking a common factor? The criteria of taking a common factor is, out of two factors, the smaller exponent can be taken out. The smaller one. So out of n and n minus 1, which one is smaller one? Out of n and n minus 1, which one is smaller one? N minus 1 is smaller one. So this a raised to n minus 1 can be taken out. If a raised to n minus 1 is taken out, from a raised to n, a raised to n minus 1 is taken out. X raised to 4, x cube is taken out. What is left? X will be there. So here a is left. Did you get it? From x raised to 6, if x raised to 5 is taken, remaining one x is left. Similarly, from a raised to 10, if a raised to 9 is taken out, one a is left. Similarly, a raised to n and a raised to n minus 1. This is one less than this. So, of these two, smaller one a raised to n minus 1 is taken out. Then in this one, one a is left. Now see, if we multiply these two, we get a raised to n. Minus. From these two terms, we already took a raised to n minus 1 out. So left over is b. So a raised to n minus 1 multiplied with a raised to a minus b is equal to here. Higher b raised to n minus 1, b raised to n. The smaller power b raised to n minus 1 can be taken out. Left out is again a minus b. See that? After cross multiplying, we arrange the terms. How did we arrange the terms? Taking higher powers of a to left hand side and higher powers of b right hand. See, a raised to n here. This is power a. So this term is taken left hand side. A raised to n and a raised to n minus 1. Powers of a one side. B raised to n, b raised to n minus 1. Other side. Then we took the common factor, the smaller one. Now, a minus b can be cancelled by mentioning what we mentioned. Since a minus b not equal to 0 plus a dot. Whenever you cancel a term from both sides, mention that it is non-zero. So we got a raised to n minus 1 is equal to b raised to n minus 1. Or a raised to n minus 1, b raised to n minus 1. Is it? This is a by b, the whole raised to n minus 1 is 1. A by b, the whole raised to n minus 1 is 1. Our aim is to find n. If n is in the exponent, we have to get, see, a raised to x. A raised to x is equal to a cube. Here, we can write x is equal to 3. X is equal to 3. A raised to x is equal to b cube. Here, we cannot write x is equal to 3. Why? Because we need the same base. If bases are same, then we can equate the exponent. Here the base is a by b. Can we write 1 as a number with base a by b? If we can write 1 as a by b raised to something, so we got this a by b raised to n minus 1. Here, this 1 can be write a by b raised to something. If 1 can be written as a by b raised to something, then we can equate the exponent. Yes, 1 can be written as any number raised to the power of 0. A by b raised to 0. Reason 1 is equal to a by b. Any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. Why did we write this as this 1? Why did we change this 1 as a by b the whole raised to 0? Reason, in this 2, since the bases are equal, this implies n minus 1. The exponents are equal. Therefore, n is equal to 1. See that? We make the bases equal. If bases are equal, we can equate the exponent. So 1 is rewritten as a by b raised to 0. So n minus 1 is 0, n is equal to 1. Completed. Does n here refers to number of? Yes, n is an integer. N is a positive number. N stands for number. It cannot be fraction. Then what else is your doubt? It can be a minus 1. B raised to minus 1. Shortest exponential power is. Okay, I'll take the attendance. We are there. Shoaib Salman. Tanzil. Hadi Naveed. Does n here refresh number? Yes. N stands for a number of terms. It is no sequence is mentioned here. N is not number of terms of a sequence. N is a number. That's all. So here, see this. This question is also repeatedly asked question. Exactly same type of question is there in GP. The method what we did. First we wrote definition. Arithmetic mean between a and b is a plus b by 2. Cross multiplied it. In simplification, few things here to remember. First, we collected all powers of a to one side. That is a raised to n, a raised to n minus 1. B raised to n, b raised to n minus 1 the other side. Then from this, we took common factor. After taking common factor only is probably can be taken as common factor. Out of a raised to n minus 1, smaller number is taken common factor. So that a minus b we can cancel both left hand side, then right hand side 1 we wrote it as a number with a by b raised to something so that exponents can be created. It's a good question. Again, next one, question number 16. Again, important one. Question number 16. Again, it's an important question. See question number 16. See here, between 1 and 31, m numbers have been inserted in such a way that the resulting sequence is an AP. And the ratio of 7th and m minus 1 numbers is 5:9. So here, between a and b, if you are inserting a number of terms, first thing is to find d. So how to find d? If a, b and number of terms is not. So here what is a? Write a, b and n from the question. From the question, we can see a is 1. The first one is 1. B is 31. Number of terms is here. Because between 1 and 31, we are inserting M numbers. Then we can find D. How to find D? Our D is B minus A by N plus 1. That is D is 31 minus 1 by N plus 1. Because here, instead of N, the number of terms, it is M plus 1. So D is 30 by M plus 1. That is, we found D. See that if you insert any number of numbers between two numbers, first of all, we have to find D. The formula for D is B minus A by N plus 1. Here, A and B, the extreme values are given, 1 and 31. Number of terms is M. We found D. What else is given in the question? The ratio of 7th and M minus 1 numbers. So, given the ratio of 7th and M minus 1 numbers. That means A7, 7th of these numbers, that means that inserted number. A given A7 is to A minus 1. Here it is 7 or you asked a question. Here it is A7 or A, okay. Is it? Yes, that's a question. One of you asked, is it A7 or A7? There is a difference between A7 and A7. This capital A7 is the 7th term of that inserted numbers. Whereas the small A7 is from the beginning. Right? So in this question, do they mention the ratio of small A7 or capital A7? See, read the question carefully. Between 1 and 31, M numbers have been inserted and the ratio of 7th and M minus 1, the numbers. We inserted M numbers and the ratio of 7th number. That means from that inserted number. Is it? See the wordings of the question. And ratio of 7th and M minus 1 of these numbers. That means among this inserted numbers. That inserted numbers are A1, capital A1, A2, A3, etc. So ratio of capital A7 is to this one. That is given us, see the wordings of the question. It is given us 5:9. This means A7 by A minus 1 is 5/9. Formula for A7 we know. What's the formula for A7? A7 is A plus 7D divided by A minus 1 is A plus A minus 1 into D. See the difference? Remember, A is A plus A minus 1 into D, whereas A will be A plus N D, right inside. Yes, Keshav, you have that out. Difference between AN and AN, we discussed it. AN, that sequence right from this A, capital A1, A2. Capital A1, see for example, A, A1, A2, A3, B. This A3, this will be, in the sequence you can see, this will be F plus B. See, this should be very clear. This should be very clear. See this one, A, it is A1, A2, A3, B. This will be A itself. This will be A plus D, because A plus D. This one will be A plus 2D. This will be A plus 3D, is it? You can see A1. A1 is the first of that arithmetic mean. First term, first number of arithmetic mean, actually it is the second term of the AB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are inserting three numbers, the last term is the fifth term. That is why I see here. So A1 is A plus B, A2 is A plus 2B, A3 is A plus 3. That is it. AN is A plus ANB. Whereas, if you are writing this AB, this will be A1, this is A2, A3, A4, A5. See, in this AP, this is full AP. In that full AP, in that sequence, A2, the second term of the AP, that is the first of that arithmetic mean. I hope you got the difference. You got the idea. Second term of that AP is the first number of the arithmetic mean. 1, 2, 3. Third term of this AP is the second arithmetic mean. That's it. So remember this one. Capital AN. Capital AN is A plus ANB. Write that inside. So A plus 7B is equal to 5 by 9. Now, the question is to find them. So we can cross multiply 9 into A plus 7B is equal to 5 into A plus A minus 1 into D. Is it? 9A, 9 7s are 63D, 5A plus 5 A minus 1D. Now we can substitute the values. We know the value of A and B. What's the value of A? 9. What is A into 1? 63 into D. D is 30 by n plus 1 is equal to 5 into 1. 5 n minus 1. D is 30 by n plus 1. Now here calculation goes. We can do it. Wait. We can do it. This is very complicated. You don't. We will find A7. No, don't. This is better. You will get the answer. Find A, these two terms separately. So it will be, because when you get longer line, you feel it's very difficult. Whereas small simplification, you won't feel difficult. So we will find A7. That's better. First find A7. A7 is, that is better. A plus 7B. Simplify. That is 1 plus 7 into, what is B? 30 by m plus 1. Taking m plus 1 LCM, m plus 1 plus 7 JSR. This is better. So it is m plus 211 by, this is A7. That is better. Find A7 and A minus 1 separately. After finding it separately, we will substitute it. Otherwise, the whole thing is a longer line. This is better. We found A7. Now find A minus 1. Then we will take ratio. That is better. A minus 1. A minus 1 is A plus A minus 1 into B. 1 plus A minus 1 into 30 by n plus 1. Taking LCM, m plus 1, numerator m plus 1 plus m minus 1 into 30, opening m plus 1 plus 30m minus 30 by m plus 1. 30 plus 1 is 31m minus 29. This is better. This is a m minus 1. So find a7 and a minus 1 separately. That is better. I hope you got it. Did you complete it? We found a7 and a minus 1 separately. See that? Capital A7 is a plus 70 only. Now what is given? I hope you have completed. We found a7, a minus 1 separately. Now write given this one. That is a7 by a minus 1 is 5. What is our a7? M plus 211 by m plus 1 divided by m minus 1 is 31m minus 29 by m plus 1 is equal to 5 by 9. How to simplify it? Simplification is a homework, but still, how to simplify it? Division by a fraction means multiplication by reciprocal. M plus 211 by multiplied with m plus 1 by 31. This is 5 by 9. This m plus 1 cancel. Cross multiply 9 into m plus 211, 5 into 31 m minus 1. Remaining is a homework. You know how to find remaining. Open bracket. Take all terms of m to left hand side. Remaining constants to the other side. We get the answer. So simplify. Do we have one more period today? No. Tomorrow. Simplify and get the remaining is a homework. Anything else? So here this is better. Find the a7 and the a minus 1 separately. After finding it separately, take the ratio. That will be convenient. Otherwise, the whole expression, you will get a bigger expression. And bigger expression you are scared of. You are allergic with bigger expressions. Small is beautiful. M is 14. Someone got it 40. Okay. Kaja always. Yeah, sure. Simplified, you'll get the answer. Anything else? So see you next class. I hope you have completed. After here, open the bracket, you get the answer. Anything else? See you tomorrow.